Okay, so in today's video about XRP, I want to check out this part of the price action, and I'm seeing some weird things happening in here that are just not the same as other alts, and I think XRP might be cooking something very special for us. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time with your family and loved ones. And as you can see, starting from this low about December 31st to about the current price action on January 13th, we are having a move on the upside. However, let's check out some other alts. For example, in Bitcoin, as you can see, we are just having the opposite of that, a move down. What about HBAR? As you can see, also in this period, we are having a move down. Let's check out some more examples. Let's actually go on Ethereum's chart. Where is it? Excuse me. There we go. Also, we are having, I would say, a relatively deep move on the downside. What about Cardano? I would say so far we are neutral. So the situation in here is a bit better than some other alts. However, definitely not the same as XRP. And let's check out maybe TRX. Also in here, we are having a move down, maybe Gallo, also a move down. What about Solana? Definitely we are having also in here a move on the downside, and we have taken the early year lows. So XRP is clearly doing something different. The question is, what is going to be next? Well, if you remember, in the last video, we talked about this part of the price action specifically, and I was saying, well, okay, it is possible for us to have another move on the upside, and the idea was that maybe this is one, this is two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up into wave 3, and followed by that we can say maybe this is a correction structure for 4. And here's a very important point. I can tell you, possibly to somewhere around here, we may have a flat and a triangle structure, and starting from this point, this might be a 1, 2, and then, yep, potentially to about here into our wave 3 correction for another move up into wave 5, which on a higher degree is going to be into this larger degree wave 5. And what happens after a 5 wave up? You know it if you are a regular viewer, a move on the downside. However, that move is going to be most likely in form of a correction structure, and after it's over, I'm hoping that we get another magnificent huge move on the upside. And in my opinion, in XRP, I still believe that in terms of Elliott Wave, this is not going to be a triangle structure. Instead, is a much more bullish setup, meaning odds are that we are having in here a series of 1-2s. This can be 5 up into 1 correction for wave 2, and then we're going to get big move up into wave 3, 4, 5, which on a higher degree is actually going to be into a larger degree wave 3 and 4 and 5 and so on and so forth, which suggests that in Ripple soon we can actually set an all-time high and take the highest side around $3.50. Now, in terms of the news, do we have also some bullish ones? Well, you can definitely bet that we are having good news, because as you can see, according to JP Morgan, XRP ETF might attract about $8 billion, which if it's going to happen, it is going to be huge for Ripple. Also, they said that there's a very good chance that XRP ETF is going to be approved by this year, which is another piece of good news. And here is another important piece of news. XRP skyrockets 80% in volume. Is a bigger move coming? Well, here's the situation. In like very short term, I told you there is a chance that we might get a move on the downside, but I need you in that case to just remain absolutely calm. Odds are this is going to be a correction structure, and after it's over, we can definitely have a huge move up. And I'm going to say, based on what I'm seeing in here, XRP might outperform the hell out of the altcoin market. So let's have our final conclusion and wrap up today's video. In terms of classic patterns, this can definitely be a triangle structure. And the interesting thing is that recently we actually got a break of the triangle. This can be our pullback phase, and what's going to happen right now, probably a continuation of the move up. However, I don't really like this triangle. I think we are having a series of 1-2s, which is going to basically have the same results. Instead, much more bullish. Also, in terms of classic TA, meaning support and resistances, at the moment we are above this very strong, let's say, broken resistance area, and we can say this is our initial break, followed by that a simple pullback, and what's gonna happen? Probably a continuation of the move up. Now, in terms of Elliott waves, let's go around here. Okay, you see, if you want to argue that our move up is over and we are going to start from the current point a massive bear market, then okay, off of the highest side, you must be able to find a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulsive structure. And let's go around here, zoom in more, excuse me. There we go. So here's the deal. From this side to about here, how exactly are you able to find a 5 wave down? Are you going to say that maybe if I just hide everything, there we go, this is 1, this is 2, and then we are having our wave 3 right in here, correction for 4, another move down into wave 5, and because we are having overlapping of the waves and wave 4 is clearly bigger than wave 2, this is going to be an expanding leading diagonal. Well, if you want to say this is going to be in play, then okay, wave 3 clearly has to be bigger than wave 1, right? Okay, let's measure it from this point to about here and compare it to our wave 1. As you can see, it's just not bigger. Is it also smaller than wave 5? Yes. So this structure, which is pretty much our best shot at finding an impulse in this phase, is just not allowed. And that means in XRP, there is a very high chance that we are dealing overall with some sort of a correction structure in this move down and not an impulse. And well, that suggests that soon in Ripple, we are going to have a magnificent move on the upside, and the fact that in here we are having a move up. However, in a lot of other altcoins, we are having just lower highs and lower lows, suggests that probably a smart money is in here after, I would say, probably a relatively short period of correction structure. We are going to start the next phase of the bull run. So in this area, I am seeing some fantastic signs suggesting in XRP, we are going to see a huge move on the upside, which the minimum target for it is going to be setting an all-time high and taking the highest side around $3.50. But we talked about it before. I don't believe that we are going to stop there. No, we're going to go quite a bit higher than that. So far, I would say in the whole crypto market, XRP probably does look the best in like very short term, and there is just nothing to be worried about in here. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Ripple's price chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.